Okay, okay. It's Happy Sunday. You know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it as short and sweet, and low tone because my kids is in the bed. Excuse me. School starts tomorrow, and so you understand we trying to get to bed early so we can be bright and nice and rise and shine nice and right tomorrow. My words got twisted. Hey, listen though, you already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. Akeem the Great, appreciate you. Fotex, what's happening? Um, like I say, I want to come and talk about what's happening. That's what I do on Sundays. It's Barry the Boxer. I say, did you miss me? You understand? Like I say, I want to keep a low tone because my kids are sleeping. And like I say, tomorrow's first day of school. But anyway, I want to come on here. I'm watching Power. I'm catching up on that. I know I'm late, but I'm catching up on that. They just killed Ghost, and I'm trying to figure it out now. Last of a Dying Breed. Brunoism. Appreciate you,Ficiano. What's happening, mamas? Yeah. Hey, like I say. So let's get to it, man. First and foremost, I really want to get. Look, wait. Before we kick this off, I was so excited about this show to do this show. Taco K, what's up? G Man, what's up? The whole thing about this, I was wanting to do this show. Remo Thorough, what's happening? Hey McKinney, appreciate you. Rasheed Warren looked like a killer last night. I was so impressed with Rasheed Warren. I was so impressed and happy for him. I was so Cincinnati doing it big, ain't they? Cincinnati and Rasheed, you fight like you said. Shout out to Duke, shout out to O'Shea, shout out to all them the baby girl, whoever did, I can't remember her name. I'm sorry, whatever it is. You feel me? Graylin, what's happening? You feel me? Hey, Cincinnati, they doing it big. Shout out to Mike Stafford, man, all them, man. Like I say, Rasheed looked spectacular last night. I was so happy for him. I was so happy for him because at the end of the day, I'm a boxing fan. We boxing fans. I know him since he was a little kid. Not to say that I know him, I was personal with him, but I seen him at the tournaments and I watched him grow and I seen, and me being a fan is just like, man, the kid is awesome. And what he did last night, he reminded me of what he did in the amateurs. He was letting them punches go. He was putting them hands on you. One move and he throw off 4 or 5. And like I say, he hit hard enough. Rasheed, man, power, speed, that man put it all together, and I was really proud of his performance. Like I say, I want to give him a super shout out. He definitely, it was. I know he feels so good. I could see it in his voice. I could see it in his face. I could see it. Man, Rasheed put that. That's why they call him Baby Pitt. Shout out to Baby Pitt. They call him Baby Pitt. Hey, he put on for all them guys. Hey, because he like the baby of them. Drill Tucker, Ron Seiler, he like the baby of them guys. He was the smallest one, man, the younger one to come on. Ricardo Williams. Come on, man. I don't want to say them all. I can't name them all. But listen, that man, I'm so proud of him. I love the way he started the boxing. And boxing is great for him. Just stepping around a little bit, using his jab, changing his levels, picking his jab, putting it in different spots. That's what only if I could say any critique on him. But he got that explosiveness. And damn, he brung himself back in a big way. I love the counter how he went off on him first. I thought he was gonna gas out, and then of course he had to come out second round and he boxed him a little bit. I mean, he was trying to push man, oh man, but when he relaxed on him and let the boy, because the fella started to get his little bearings back. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. The fella was getting himself back together, man, and man, Rasheed caught him slipping and with that counter and stopped him. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I want to give him a super shout out. That's another one thing while I was giving on my show, like what they said on Showtime. They said who knew Rasheed was gonna be the stealer of the night, and he showed enough stole the show. He showed enough stole the show because they had him first because they figure he ain't doing much. They had him first. And they're gonna put this kid on there because he up and coming. You know how they do. But hey, way to blast back, family. Way to blast back. Shout out to Rasheed. Appreciate you. Via Cash, what's happening? KG44, 2 real 24 Jeezy. I mean, the real 24 Jeezy. You understand? Struggling boxing, man. You know it. Hey, I ain't doing nothing but, trying to get myself together, trying to figure this stuff out, trying to make a better show, trying to do better at learning my appliance repair, and trying to be a better trainer. You understand? That's all I'm doing. Appreciate you for asking. Uh, man. So, oh my God, it was, I'm so proud of Rasheed. So, definitely gonna rewatch that. But I was so disappointed in Rigondeaux. I was so disappointed in Rigondeaux, man. I was so disappointed in Rigondeaux. I mean, I couldn't believe that that he moved like a champ. I couldn't believe he was had that much energy. But I could have why he didn't counter more. I thought he should have countered, definitely should have countered more. But the strange fact about that's probably one of the worst fights, along with Tyson Fury and Klitschko for the championship. One of the worst fights in history. But for all it's worth, to come to some type of defense for Rigondeaux, when he stopped running, the man didn't want to have nothing to do with him either. When he stopped running, the man didn't want to do nothing with him. And he won. He was hitting him with the jabs, catching him off guard. He had him in his palm, man. He had had him in the palm. And like I say, it wasn't the best fight, but he won the fight. Rigondeaux won the fight. It was a terrible fight, one of the most terrible fight. But oh boy didn't land. Had no eye-catching punches like Rigondeaux. No eye-catching punches. Rigondeaux hitting from the body, eye-catching punches, to the head, eye-catching punches. MD, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Rigondeaux won the fight, which is terrible, terrible fight. Like, shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. That clip that he put up, it was perfect. That clip that he put up, except he should have let it go longer. When he said, "That boy good, that boy good." He said, "Yeah, good and terrible." Yes, he was good, terrible. All that damn running. Oh, that was it. And he could have countered more. I don't understand why he didn't counter more. So, you know, as much as I'll be talking about Rigondeaux, I have to get on him. I have to be real about that. I still thought he won the fight, but as far as getting money, oh, he ain't getting no money. Oh, he's toast now. He ain't getting no money. See, the WBA stripped him of the WBA. They ain't got no affiliate with him. He ain't getting no money, man. They gonna keep him away from the top. Now, come on, he ain't even gonna get in the vicinity of that no more. He ain't gonna get a shot championship. So Rigondeaux might as well go get him a job and you know what I'm saying. And Mike, appreciate you, Mike D. Hey, Mike. Hey, this is what I talked about, boy. Just like he said, he didn't have no shame. He didn't have no shame. Rigondeaux don't care what you say about him, what you think about him. Hey, Jim Gray was Jim Gray. They always get Jim Gray. Jim Gray be talking sneak this and they trying to say stuff. He told that man, he said, Rigondeaux, what do you think about you only threw 74 punches? He said it only took 74 punches. Man, that man is cold blooded. Man said it only took 74. Hey, it's all it take. Who said it take 300 punches to whoop a guy? 74. I moved on him. I had him in his head. I showed ring generalship. I controlled the action. I landed the cleaner, effective punches. Hey, what can you say? But as a black man, you got to do it. You got to win 3 times. Worse, you understand? You know what time it is. You know how it is. But he should have counted more effective. I felt Ronnie Shields in the corner. He didn't do himself no disservice. But he still is a great legendary champion, and it is what it is. He blew it with the money, like I say. Now look, at the same time, see, hey, look, I understand you want to, but we need money, no matter what it is. Listen, at the end of the day, you can't let you only can let it affect the dollar so much. You don't have, like I say, you're a fighter, you're a warrior. Come on now, you got to go out there. You're prize fighting. Come on now, listen, it's hit and not get hit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rigondeaux, he didn't do himself no favors. He didn't do himself no favors. But like I say, you never know with boxing. Rasheed do something spectacular. Rigondeaux do something extra unspectacular. You got the Gary Russell situation with the head, but boxing is never know. You never know what you're gonna get in this game. So, wait, you got to tune in. You never know. We gonna get in the meme machine too. We're gonna get in the meme machine. We're gonna get in Ortiz. Hollywood said tripping. What he say? What he say? Hollywood said tripping while she had that man doing the Macarena. Hey, like I say, Rasheed looks sharp. Rasheed looks sharp. He looks sharp, and I can't say nothing about it. He revived his career in a big way. Shout out to Mike Stafford. Man, come on. Like I say, he put on for the city, and I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy for Rasheed. I mean, you gotta love him. I mean, the kid was a killer in the amateurs. His reputation is so big, and like I say, I know they take the headgear, they take a headgear off, and folks more worried about getting hit. But that man been boxing. I was like, hey, you know how it is. You like I know they hurt, but once you in the action and your body heating up, you know, it's gonna be it's more than help than do just punches. A punch can't take you out, but like I said, fatigue and catching you off guard and stuff like that. But that man is sharp. He got an eye. He got great, crazy, reflexes. Shout out to Rasheed, man. Like I say, so I like to see him doing better like that. I like the way he took his time. I like the way, like I say, if he could change his level on his jab, but I like the way he took his time in boxing a little bit. Run him into stuff, and don't have to throw everything hard. So shout out to him again. I can't say it enough. Mr. Gumbo, what you say? Rigo was 25 pounds outweighed. I still, like I say, that didn't have nothing to do with it. He tamed that man. He had that man tamed. He just needed to throw more punches. He needed to take more chances, and he didn't. And like I say, that was to his detriment. He should have took more chances on that man. Rigondeaux had that man. Rigondeaux had that man. What you say, Mr. Gumbo? Bernie, you can ignore me when. Wait, Mr. Gumbo says, Bernie, you can't ignore me when me and your boy Dub pull up, break out the dominoes. I ain't much of a domino player, actually. Like I say, I ain't want to be sitting down. I ain't did too much time in no jail. And when I did, I was reading, exercising or something. I ain't never want to be sitting down playing no game. I never owned a game system on a Nintendo just because play Punch Out. You understand? But I don't be sitting around too much. So, but I'll be happy to indulge in with you and do all that good stuff with you if I see you. What he say? What are you talking about? Young Fortune says Rigo counter power shot to the gut was money all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And if it ain't too many punches landing around, he won around no matter how terrible it was. Even when he stopped, the man didn't want it with him. Even when he stopped, the man didn't want it with him. So, like I say, but again, we dealing with politics. We dealing with politics. We dealing with politics, and the sheer misfortune of you doing that, you was just writing your own death warrant. So it is what it is, and we gone. G Fountain, what's up with my guy? What's up with Big Blizzle? What's that and what's bracking with this packing Ugas B? And is Bud and Porter on or not? I think so. I swear, like I say, we waiting on the purse bid, Big Blood. We waiting on the purse bid. And, we need something exciting. You know what I'm saying? We need something exciting. But I'm expecting Ugas to do something. I know they ain't expecting them to do nothing, but I'm expecting Ugas to do something. I don't know. He gonna shake up something. Who knows? I don't know. But hey, the changes, the fortunes of boxing is always in. If you watched my show last week, like I said, PBC plans ruined, and I took that into my account today. You got to live. And tomorrow's not promised. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's not promised. You trying to get so much money, being greedy. Get the good money while you can. You never know. Like I say, tomorrow's not promised. Come on now, make it happen. They say that. Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? They should have been signing a contract. Spence, come on, we should have been. Y'all should have been on I ain't gonna say his name. What's his name? I know he ain't around no more, but I'm giving an example. They should have gave him Johnny Carson. He should have been on all them shows. Now they got Jay Leno. You should have been on what's the fella's name? That's where they should be right now. That's where they should be right now. And listen. It's good to ask they take on everything. You a person, you a human being, you live in life. That's what I'm saying. You can talk on other things. I talk more than about boxing. You can talk about anything. Politics, of course, the things of today. You understand? Come on now. Come on now. Like I say, that's where y'all should need to be, but you need to get your profile up. You need to get their profile up. They both a high dollar fight. They need to fight. Spence, don't even worry about Pacquiao. When you come back, fight Crawford. Fight Crawford. When you come back and your eye get better, fight Crawford. Shoot, Jesus, I swear to G, I'm trying to tell you, fight Crawford. But anyway, so let me go ahead and get into it before we get past it. Like I said, I don't want to be too long for you. I gotta get back, watch my show. Ortiz looked pretty good. Ortiz came through. Mean Machine proved his mettle, but I don't know what it is. Can't go to though. He can't take it to the body. I think he works. Excuse me. He works so hard in the early going that he don't really know how to pace himself, and he's overworked. and he starts to overheat later on, and so he fatigues late, and I think that was Mean Machines. That's his Achilles heel. It's almost like who the fellow we just seen couldn't take it to the body. Who was that? Who was it? Oh, we just watched him. Who was it? Can't take it to the body. I can't remember his name. Who was it? We always talk about, but he can't take it to the body. Whoever was it, I'll recall it. But like I say, Mean Machine put up a hell of a fight. Give him a good test, And Ortiz, like I say, ain't no need of rushing it. Ain't no need of rushing it. I seen something that he said, and it was almost about rushing it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. But no, enjoy it. He say, don't run down there and knock one. We're gonna walk down there and get them all. You understand? Like I say, so take your time and build yourself. Ain't no need to rush in this game. 20 some years old, maybe 20, or maybe is he 20? Come on, slow down, slow down. Still making weight. You got good time. Listen, Sugar Ray Robinson was a 47-pounder career. What happened to guys that, Bernard Hopkins was a career middleweight. Never got over 10 pounds over his weight. At least he never get out like that. Needs to never get out like that. Like I say, 10, 12 pounds over your weight. So, like, you got to live a disciplined lifestyle, trying to be great. That's what we said, too. Rigondeaux pull up Bernard Hopkins, man. Rigondeaux pull up Bernard Hopkins, man, made the fight use all his veteran skills. Said B-Hop punch a little more. B-Hop will catch you with small punches on the inside, break you up a little bit, and he won. He frustrates you, but he'll put some power on you. Rigondeaux didn't do enough. He should have did more, and it's so sad because I talk him up, and I really hate his plight. I think it's unfair sometimes, but I think he definitely didn't make a case for himself there. But who am I to say? Being that you taking these punches and stuff. But I feel like he had him tamed, so I couldn't say after the sixth round what was the holdup, I could not say. He definitely looked strong. He didn't look like he was fading any, and I still thought he won the fight in the terrible fight though. But as far as Ortiz, like I say, take your time, keep growing, let Crawford and them sort it out, and you get yours on the back end. Ain't no need of running out, ain't no need of just take your time. That's what would be my advice for him. I understand, just stay in the number one contender then. Stay in that position. Stay doing what you're doing, and like I say, if you can get somebody outside, a good little test somewhere, I wouldn't know who else it would be, but that's where I would look at for it. And I like the way Ortiz deflected the question about, because the network's always trying to start stuff. So like he said, well, you got him out of there earlier than Crawford. And he said, do you think that play into your mind? And he said, no, styles make fights. This Crawford has his skill set. I have my skill set. So, like I say, at the end of the day, don't try to pump nothing up worse than what it is. We going to fight. I don't need no extra incentive to beat his ass, except he got the championship, But they always trying to confuse bad blood. You don't need bad blood for a good fight all the time. You just need two fellas that want to fight and want to be the best, So okay, we're gonna get some more questions. We'll get to some more questions. Ricardo Catlett, appreciate. Zoe Life, appreciate you. Dreezy KO, G Man. What are we talking about over here? Let me see. Let me get some questions. Keenan Lofton says, Mean Machine was just standing there, though. He fought the wrong fight. Crawford would dance around Ortiz, class dude like he did Posto. Maybe. Good question. Remo Thorough, Rosario couldn't take it to the body. He's one of them. I think that's who it was. I think he was talking about Rosario, right? Rosario. They all call Rosario. Unanimous decision on Rosario. I agree with that. I think that's exactly what it was. Ricardo Catlett says, Mean Machine was wrecked after Crawford beat him. Everyone that Crawford beat, they never the same. I agree with that totally. I agree with he does Bud do something to you almost like a Felix Trinidad or a Chavez, Chavez senior. Boy, like I say, you're never the same after you get out there with those guys. Dreezy KO says they was mad at Rigo. They flipped the scorecards. Like I say, it was a no-brainer. It was I knew he wasn't gonna get. I kind of thought that they did do with the split decision, and I thought he was gonna get the split decision, but he was so inactive that they could not. because he was so inactive. It was just over. It was just like I say. It did cause a lot of, and he was the main event. Ooh, it caused a lot of hate. That he did. He shot himself in the foot with that one. He shot himself in the foot with that one. He shot himself in the foot with that one. Uh, 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 exactly. And Casemiro, like I say, for what it was worth, when Rigondeaux stopped, that man didn't want to have nothing to do with Rigondeaux, man. That man wasn't coming at Rigondeaux like that. Marvin Johnson says, terrible fight game. Fight, terrible fight. Name of game is hit and not be hit. Not hit, not get hit and not get hit. Rigo. I hear you. I understand. I understand. What do you say, Ricardo? Okay, I love Bud, best fighter at 147. Any way he choose. Like I say, the man, you can't say enough about Bud Crawford. A tremendous skill set. Uh, Giovanni 305 says it's an interview that just came out, and Mean Machine said Bud has no jab and power. Laugh out loud. He basically telling Ortiz he can beat him if his head is on right. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Life says Bernie hit him with that. I said, did you miss me? Big Blood, man, where you at? Do I gotta see you? Is an eye is the eye thing on the hoax? What they threw Ugas up there fast as, hey, I swear, I don't know. Like I say, and then they don't want to pay. They still charging $70 for the fight. Pacquiao, what have you done for me lately? 2 years. It was only because you was fighting. What's the fella's name? Spence, who's perceived as a killer, as a threat, and you know what I'm saying. They still want the $70. They still want the $70. They still want the $70. Milo Grogan says Bud versus Virgil. It's like Trinidad versus Vargas. Equals Trinidad versus Vargas. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, don't push him too far. We just said that Fernando Vargas is a hell of a fighter, tremendous skill set, young, very ambitious, but they moved him too fast. They moved him too fast, and they moved David Reed too fast. They moved him too fast. Definitely moved him too fast. Graylin Jones says, "Yeah, right. Bud don't have no power. Tell him again. I swear, what's wrong with him? Shoot, he knocking everybody out." You see, Kell Brook was dazed and confused. Dazed and confused. Ron Sizzle 402 says nobody beats Crawford, Virgil Ortiz, small talk. But like I say, Virgil Ortiz ain't looking to get him. Virgil Ortiz ain't calling out Crawford like that. You understand? But you can't press no man. You know, like I say, any man, we macho by nature. You understand? So of course we want to say we're going to beat him. Of course we want to say, this and that. Of course, you're not going to put yourself down, but he put it in good perspective, like I say. And if they know anything good for him, take their time. Don't put him there with no Bud Crawford. Get more money out of him and let him build himself up and see how that stuff plays out. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Kitty Lofton says, "What are your thoughts on Stanionis, top welterweight?" That's a great fight for him. I think that's and that don't get talked about enough outside of boosting Virgil. Well, I don't think Stanionis is he's very basic as hell. He's strong, but he don't do nothing flashy. At least boost on brilliant combinations. You know what I'm saying? He's putting on a show. He's entertaining. And Virgil, of course, he's got a high energy fighting style too. Stanionis is kind of slow and methodical, and so I don't see nothing in his personality, to warrant that. But he is doing good, and that's somebody that Boots could knock off, since they entered the PBC stable, or it ain't gonna happen with whatever, but he's some of them. Rasheed Ellis, you understand? Don't forget about him. Just kicking up a little dust. So that'll be a good fight for them. See, but everybody trying to get to that pod. Everybody trying to get to that pod. I mean, like, I understand. Like I say, you don't want to put off what you can do today, tomorrow, but boxing is a slow process. When you want to win the championship, you want to be able to keep the championship. So hone your craft. Hone your craft. You gotta hone your craft. You gotta stay down till you come up. And that's be my motto. This is a poor man sport. This is a poor man sport. And these guys ain't, like I say, if you're a Manny Pacquiao, a dynamic fighter, these guys is all right, but like I say, they got little ways to go, so 25 fights, take your time. Take your time. You know, uh Get your resume together. Get you some different guy. Like I say, you need a different guy for different things, different type of fighters to get you ready. In the pro game, I know you had it in the amateurs, but you need different types of fighters. You need crowders, you need movers, you need punchers, you need light hitters, you need all different type of guys. That it's gonna bring out the best in you to get you ready to hold the championship and to keep the championship. Yeah. So that just be my advice. What do you say? Hold on. Zoe like Gusto Clayton Ortiz. Hey, Castillo Clayton. I see that. I can see that. I think I heard his name. Like I say, them is all good fights. Them is all good fights to make good money and give you some experience. Remo Thorough says, can PBC talk Porter out of the fight once it goes to purse bid? I don't know that. And like I say, but Al Heyman is the advisor, so he can tell him to definitely push back. Tell him to bypass me. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no Bud. The only way Bud can be stripped of the championship is if he denied the champ, if he does not deny the belt. He say or the fight. He say I don't want to take the. Excuse me, he don't want to take the fight. I believe that's it. If Sean Porter take the fight, that's on him. If he don't. But Sean Porter's name is still viable, and it always can be revisited. But I would think, like I said, if Al Heyman was to do that, which I said that if Al Heyman was to block that fight, because depending on, like I say, if Bud is he either has a last fight with Top Rank or his contract is up in whatever, I would hate for them to use that as a reason for them not to fight Bud. I think it doesn't need any more boiling. I don't think we need to fight anybody over in the Top Rank stable at this point. I think we definitely Sean Porter would be a great, not only just for Bud but for the fans. That's what brings them in is the fans. I really think we need that, but I couldn't say. Now, with that being said, I'm saying if Al Heyman blocks the fight, like I say, I'll be looking at him. Why you hating on me? Why you, man, look, like I say, he ain't got much time. Spence on the sidelines, Thurman on the sidelines. Come on, I'm in shape. He deserved it. Sean Porter deserved it. He deserved a shot at championship. He fought a hell of a fight with Spence. He should have won the goddamn fight, or at least it was a damn draw. Okay? He came back, had a little get busy fight. The man deserved the fight. He's a credit to the boxing game. Like I say, he's as game as they come. He's a hell of a commentator. And shit, he deserves it. Black man, he deserves it. All the way around the board. I can't 4 stars for motherfucking Sean Porter. So let's go. Please don't stop it. Okay, Giovanni 305, what'd he say? Yeah, it's crazy how boxing fans are wait, okay, hold on, wait. Let me take my time. Excuse me. Yeah, it's crazy how boxing fans are. Everyone in them comments saying that Mean Machine can beat Danny and Thurman, but when he got knocked out by Bud, everyone was saying he's a bum. Oh, okay. Like I say, he's definitely to get them boys hell. He definitely would, Bud, like I say, turned him completely inside out, which is what he tends to do. And it is what it is. Mean Machine proved his worth. Mean Machine proved his worth. And now, the other fella goes up. The other fella goes up. Like I say, we got Jamal James down there holding a little minor title. He maybe should get Ugas after this, but depending on how Ugas how he fares in this fight. It's like we got Rasheed Ellis, we got the Castillo Clayton, we got let's say we got Virgil Ortiz, we got Boots Ennis, a lot of young talent in that 147 division, and like I say, either way, go ahead and mix it up with them guys and let the top guys mix it up. That's what I would love to see. What else we got going on? Man, he came through. Virgil Ortiz came through. It was another exciting night of boxing. Shout out to Franco too. Shout out to Franco. I give Robert Garcia and them a lot of credit. I want to put a little spotlight on that. Franco, he fought a hell of a fight. The boy knows how to fight. Good night, son. I love you. He fought a hell of a fight. Franco is very talented. That boy got some skills. I was watching the small things that he do in there. He can really fight. I love to see him to go up. I'm glad they got that nonsense over with. I didn't really watch the whole fight, but I watched a couple rounds. And, like I say, that boy got some skills. I seen the first fight. The second fight, Maloney was on his ass, and I think it was a little suspect. But That was the past. A boy was there to do it. He didn't win. I gotta watch it again. I don't know how close it was. I don't know how he pulled out down the stretch, but shout out to Maloney. Shout out to Robert Garcia and what they doing out there. Like I say, their boys have a complete skill set. Them boys be working out there. I definitely subscribe to what they doing. Garcia is a great trainer. The Pop, and Little Garcia. So shout out to them. And then being in different spots too. Like I said, it's a mental game out there too. Survival of the fittest, not only physically but mentally. And to be away from your trainers and just be away from your comfort zone is tough. So shout out to them again. Everybody that did something last night. Uh, y'all put your life on the line out there for everybody's entertainment, trying to make a few dollars. Not begging and wanting nothing, crying and begging for a handout. You went out there and did your thing. So shout out to the fighters. I can't give you guys enough credit, and it is what it is. What else we got? Who else we got? Carl Brown, appreciate you. La D, what's happening? Hold on. What'd he say? Shout out to Gary Antoine. Shout out to him. I can't say nothing about it. I just think he came out. He led with his head almost. I didn't. I mean, he led with his head. Hit the like button. You heard Mike. You see him. But that's what he said. Hit the like button. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You feel me? You know who it is. It's Bernie the Boxer. Did you miss me? Yeah. Yeah. La D. If you just came in to chat, baby girl, I thought Rigondeaux won the fight, but I think he didn't do a good job. You understand? He didn't counter enough. He was effective, but he didn't counter enough. He should have put more leather on that man. He should have put more leather on that man. You understand? And like I say, hey, but it is what it is. When he stood still, that man wasn't rushing there. That man wasn't rushing in there. Rigondeaux, he know what was him. He know if the left hand was gonna come over the top. He know if it was gonna come from under the whip. He didn't know how it was gonna come. You understand? That man didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what was going on. You understand? The man didn't know what he was doing in there, man. So, like I say, Rigondeaux didn't do it no favor. He should have stepped to him, put more pop on him. But he didn't. It is what it is. You only good in your last fight, and Rigondeaux sucked. Oh, sad to say, but he sucked. Ooh, he sucked. Marvin Johnson says, put more leather on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, now listen, boxing, listen. Now listen. He said Rigo was on that bike all night. True. But like I say, that can't be understated enough, man, when he stopped. Hey, Rigondeaux was taunting that man and everything. Rigondeaux was taunting that man. He got in that man's head, man. He messed that man up. He messed that man up. It just wasn't exciting. Just like Tyson Fury when he beat Klitschko. When he beat Klitschko, it was one of the most terrible heavyweight fight, actually the most terrible heavyweight fight probably in history. I don't care if it was a title on the line or not. But Tyson Fury, he came back and made himself. So it's like everybody else. What have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? You're only good as your last one. That's just the story of life. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. And dun 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 dun. That's life, right? That's life, right? That's life. It's the mysteries of life. Lala D says, I missed the Franco fight. Yeah, baby girl birthday was this weekend. Actually, it was Thursday. That's why I had the cake. If you seen my cake, my baby, she made 34. You understand? We went out and had a good time. Shot darts last night, and I didn't get a chance. Like I say, I don't usually go out and hang out with them and the friends. But I said, baby, I'm gonna come. So I kept my word, and I ended up going out and we shot darts and had a good time and celebrated her birthday last night. But I watched the Franco fight. I watched a couple rounds in the bar. And like I say, and Franco looked good. Motavia Berry says, I give Ortiz all the credit in the world for his win. Remember, Bomac said in an interview that Mean Machine would stop Ortiz, and Ortiz jab was amazing. Good win. Oh, but we going to talk that stuff. You know how we do. We going to talk that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't talking, you ain't doing it. You got to talk. That's what y'all want to hear, right? You got to talk. You understand? Everybody don't want all to be making friends and being sweet and saying everything that you want to hear. All sweet. You got to talk stuff. That's what we hear. It's entertainment. You got to talk stuff. You gotta talk stuff. You gotta talk it up. You gotta talk yourself up. You understand? You gotta sell yourself. You gotta talk it up. Okay, whether it be loud or small. You understand? Or quiet. You know. You gotta get them. Little jabs here, little jabs there. I don't care. A troll here. You understand? Controversy sells. I think Mo said he was gonna knock him out in the first round. Woo! Come on. Okay. So like I say, I appreciate everybody in the chat, man. I'm getting a little hype. Like I say, we got school tomorrow. I got to get up early, watching my show. But I definitely wanted to get on here and get at y'all and give my take on it. Again, shout out to Rasheed. I'm anxious to see what he gonna do. Definitely earned himself a spot somewhere in the title picture, somewhere with either one of any of them guys. Now, excuse me, I don't know how he's gonna fare because everybody don't got that Rigondeaux style. That style is very frustrating, and like I say, he got that power. But no, I excited to see what he did. Rasheed, shout out to Rasheed, man. Even if he had a less than expected career, like I say, he was a world champion. That's a blessing. He didn't get a chance to get that medal around his neck, but he did get to be the world champion. And truly, he really was the Ring Magazine champion. He beat the man that beat the man. Really, he was the champion of the world. So he deserved another belt in his trophy case, which is the Ring Magazine championship, which, for all intents and purposes, I would love to interview him when I start my new book, 42 World Champions Tell Their Story. I want to do a new revised vision of that, and I wouldn't mind putting him in there, like I say, starting about winning the championship. So he can say that he champion forever. Rasheed Warren champion forever, 3-time Olympian, a killer. Cincinnati stand up. Ohio runs boxing. Appreciate you. And so, again, with that, shout out to Virgil Ortiz. Keep climbing. As long as you keep doing your thing, we might have a super fight. You understand? It might have a super fight. Might have a super fight on our hands coming along. Rigondeaux, you've been dogged out enough. I love the way you stand up for yourself. I appreciate, standing on your own and how you did it. And, like you say, I can only be me. That's what Sammy Davis said. I only can be me. You understand? And so it is what it is. And, like you say, as long as I get out with my pride and my dignity, you won the fight. It don't matter how you won, but you won. You understand? Who else? Who else did? I feel bad for that fella that happened. Antoine Russell. He was this big fight. His coming out party, so to speak, and shit didn't go right. So hopefully that come together for him. Mean Machine. Shit, you still get a paycheck. You put up a hell of a fight, and you maybe get another test somewhere, get some money. Let me give a shout out to definitely the Team Crawford. Shout out to Triple Threat Boxing Gym. Shout out to Mo Hooker down in Dallas. Appreciate you. Shout out to Mel Henry. We got a big fight coming up. Who else we got? Shout out to Lucas, coach at the B&B Boxing Gym. Appreciate you, baby. Happy birthday, Ari. I didn't get it. I was frustrated because I couldn't find your spot. I went around there 1,000 times looking, and I just went home instead of, you understand, didn't make it. But it is what it is. I got love for you, baby. You understand? And so what else I want to say? Donnell, appreciate you. Donnell with the accuracy ball, the leading innovator in combat sports, the accuracy ball, www.accuracyball. Like I say, www.accuracyball. Donnell Branch. Shout out to Donnell Branch, KO Cuts. You understand? Colorado Springs, baby. Yeah, we be back soon. Shout out to Christopher Downs, Coach Downs, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat for sure. Everybody out there doing your thing. I'm in a super good mood, and I appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe, share. Who else? Am I forgetting anybody? Am I forgetting anybody? If I did, I apologize. Shout out to Knockouts with Nika. Definitely, please invite me to your show. Send me the link so I can get on your show. I definitely want to do some boxing trivia. I'm feeling real good. Actually, I went into my storage and got all these. I got so much magazines, so much beautiful literature that nobody wants it. These kids these days, they don't even care about that stuff. But I looked over it. I couldn't give it away. Nobody would love it. So for me, but me. So I'm definitely getting back into. I started to feel like a kid again and fall in love with boxing again, and really with the nostalgia and stuff, and trying to get the spirits up. But so I feel pretty good. Appreciate y'all again. What else we got coming up? We got this week coming up. It's Pacquiao, right? It's Pacquiao. So we're gonna see how that unfolds. See how he look. See how Ugas look, and it is what it is. Boxing, you gonna miss something. Even in the gym, you get tired of going to the gym, and you find out it went down at the gym. The day you missed it, boy, it went down. The sparring session was fire. This fella looked so sharp, and you missed it. But so it is the game that I love, and I appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. Please again like, subscribe, and I'm gone. I said, and I'm gone, and I'm gone.